Hello and welcome back, YouTube family. So this cutting vlog is gonna be a little bit different, just a little bit different. I'm gonna start with this clip here. Today is June 6th. Today is Saturday, and by now the diet is over. I got as lean as I could possibly get, at least to the best of my abilities. And you guys will see all of that. The rest of this video will be in chronological order, and the stories continuing from the previous cutting vlogs. But I wanted to just add something a little bit different here. And you know, Miami is reopening. It's reopening, and we're gonna go out to a couple of spots. I think we're gonna go have lunch somewhere, and as well as I've been waiting for things to reopen so I can go buy some coffee. You guys know that I'm pretty big into the coffee scene, and I am gonna sooner or later make a little review of some of my favorite coffee shops here in Miami, for all of those of you who are that like the coffee scene and like going to coffee shops and things like that. So, but today I'm gonna try to get out to Home Goods. Home Goods is one of the spots that I like to go buy my coffee. They sell whole beans, and they sell a couple of different kinds that I'm really into. I really enjoy them. And then I'm gonna try to swing by at least one coffee roasters that's in the area. We're gonna be out in the Pembroke Pines area, and these coffee roasters I've been to before, and a lot of times I do go to these places and buy the whole beans, different flavors, freshly roasted coffees, just to make them at home. You know, if you grind your own coffee beans, you get the part of the experience, which, you know, as you grind them, you get the smells, you get to enjoy freshly ground coffee. It's a little bit better, especially if you drink your coffee black. It makes a big difference. If you put a bunch of things in your coffees, you probably won't taste the difference. But anyway, let's get out to Home Goods, and I'm gonna show you a couple of, I hope they have them. I mean, this is the first time I go to like a regular store since things have started to reopen, other than the supermarket and things like that. So we're gonna get out there. I'm gonna show you. Hopefully they have them so I can show you what they look like. And then after that, we'll swing by one of the roasters and see if I'll order some coffee there, and if I can have it inside. If not, I'll just buy the beans and go, if it's even open. So let's get out there and check it out. All right, so there it is, and as you guys can see, it's packed. So people are just looking for something to do, me being one of those people. But anyway, there it is. We're gonna go inside and see how it looks after this reopening. So as you can see, there's a line, and those of you who know me know that one of my virtues is not waiting. I'm not very patient. This is the first time I ever wait outside a store to do anything on this thing. I've always, so far, if it's been a line, I just leave. But we'll see if we can make it happen. So the store is marked with you know, the arrows signaling which way you should walk and all that kind of stuff. And it's very well stocked. They have everything they normally have, for the most part. And there's the coffees and the syrups. By the way, the syrups that I normally buy, I get a lot of them here as well. So let's see if they have it. So here are the syrups. Normally they have way more variety, way more bottles. So that's very little for what they normally have. And the coffees as well, the ones that I buy are not here today. As a matter of fact, they have very few. Usually there's a lot more to choose from. I don't even think they have whole beans. Let me look through them, see if they have any that are whole beans, so I can maybe get at least one and try something new. So it ended up being a total fail. They don't have any whole beans, but usually I buy like a Hawaiian blend. This is not the one, but it looks a little bit similar to this. And I buy usually a Jamaican Blue Mountain one that is awesome, and they don't have that either as well. So I guess we'll just go to the roaster, see if that's open. As you guys can see, there's tons of people. People waiting to pay. Anyway, we're out of here. All right, so Home Goods was a total fail. I couldn't find the syrups, not the ones I like. I couldn't find the whole beans. Actually, they didn't have any kind of whole beans. They did have some grounded coffees, but I'm not gonna get that. And we're gonna try the roaster, see if that's open. Anyway, let's get out there. So there it is, guys, the roasting buddies. Let's get inside, show you guys around. Let's go get some whole beans. All right, so this place is open. We're gonna buy some whole beans here, take them home, freshly roasted coffee, so we can grind it ourselves and make it in the morning. So this is the machine that they use for roasting. If you guys have seen my video of Macondo, it's another coffee roasters in Doral. I actually reviewed that place because of the sandwiches they make. And it's a great sandwich, by the way. But anyway, that's another roaster that I go to, and they have the same machine. All right, so this one was a success. We got some whole beans. You guys saw some Brazilian coffee. So we'll have some fresh roasted coffee for tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll record a little clip of that and include it here. But if not, enjoy the vlog. Guys, please give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. That's my wife waving the coffee there. Anyway, enjoy the vlog. The rest of this video will be in chronological order from where we left off on the last cutting vlogs. Please check out that video on the Macondo coffee roasters in Doral. That one has that great sandwich. I did a review. Look it up in my channel. And I'll catch you guys later. So what's up, guys? It's now Sunday morning, June 7th. And I just wanted to... I know you guys have seen my whole process on the coffee. I've showed it a few times now on my videos. But we're going to go ahead and make this coffee that we bought yesterday. And normally what I do is I'll open the bag that they serve it in, and I'll put it in one of these aluminum containers. This is made to keep coffee. It has a little valve inside that will let out some of the gases that build up. Coffee beans, when you store them, they start to let out some gas that you're supposed to let it out. And what these valves do is that it'll allow the gas to get out, but nothing can get in. It's just a one-way valve, and that way your coffee won't start losing its flavor and obviously mixing with other smells and things like that in your kitchen. So it's made for this purpose. It's not expensive to get one of these. This one holds a whole pound of coffee beans. So usually I'll get them out of the bag it comes in, put it in that little container, and I'll grind the coffee. Now I usually grind enough for sure for one time, but normally for 2 or 3 brews. And what I do is the leftover, I put it in here. You know, it'll be gone in a couple days at most, if not the same day. And you know, there is a small taste difference. I wouldn't say it's huge. Like if you buy the ground coffee, the same coffee, just buy it ground. As long as you have it within the first, I don't know, 10 to 15 days, there won't be much of a difference. But there is a difference if you grind your coffee fresh, and you get to go through the whole process. You get to enjoy the smell when it's grinding. So there's a whole thing about it. You know, I kind of enjoy it, and it's not a big deal to me. I don't mind going to the coffee shops and buying them. The only thing is, yes, it's a bit more expensive. You know, you buy from a roaster, a local roaster, you're gonna probably pay like double the price. But you know, it's a whole pound of coffee. Still beats going to Starbucks and paying, you know, prices from Starbucks or something like that. So I enjoy it, and I know you guys have seen this before, but we're gonna go through it one more time. The rest of the video, is gonna be continuation from the last cutting vlogs. I hope you guys have enjoyed these cutting vlog videos. You know, comment something below if you have any questions about this whole thing, whether it's the diet, the exercise, or the coffee. Write me an email, send me a message, a DM on Instagram. Please give the video a like and follow the channel if you're not doing so already. I am gonna make that video hopefully soon, where I go to different coffee shops and show you around town in Miami some of my favorite spots. And food review season is coming back soon, guys, so we're gonna start getting out to restaurants and filming whatever it is we can now that things are opening back up. So I plan to make some more food review videos. And the cut, well, as far as the cut, like I said, so I'm already done with cutting for 2020. And the good thing about it is, hey, we get to do it again next year. So, and anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of the video. Give it a like. Let's have some coffee. And I'll see you on the next episode. Okay, so you can see the whole beans there. This is like a blonde roast, like lighter in color. You have some roasts that are darker. This one is kind of medium to light, I would say. And man, it smells fantastic. Nothing like freshly roasted beans. And when you grind them, it releases some of that smell and some of that flavor. And when you brew it fresh like that, it does make a difference. Let me show you guys another tip about grinding coffee, and if you want to get into this whole thing. You should get this product here, Grinds. This product is to clean your grinder. You don't have to do it like that often, but I would say at least like once a month. And if you haven't used it for quite a while, then before you start using it, run some of this stuff. This is like a natural thing. I think it's made from rice. I would need to read the label again. I don't remember, but it is a natural thing. It's not something you know that is harmful in any way. But these little pellets will clean well, I use a burr grinder. It's a lot better than the ones with just the spinning blades that kind of, well, you know, you're gonna have to do a little research into that so you can understand it. But this little burr grinder works great. It's awesome. I love it, and it's not expensive. And these little pellets will clean the grinder. So after you run this stuff through it, you're gonna have to run some kind of, I usually keep like some kind of cheap coffee or something I didn't like or something like that, and then you run that through it, and you run a little bit of that through it to just get all of this stuff out, and then you grind your coffee. So that's basically the way to do it. You'll see once you start grinding whatever crappy coffee you're gonna put in there, you're gonna see that no more of this like white orangey stuff comes out, and it's just the coffee coming out, and then you're ready to grind. So that's the process for maintaining this thing. That's all that there is to it, really. Like, you never have to take it apart or do anything else. It's just that. So I did run a little bit through it now because I hadn't used it for quite a while because of the lockdown. But man, I'm glad to have my whole beans again. Here we go. And now to go along with my coffee, I'm gonna make a couple of my protein French toast. If you guys haven't seen my video on how to make these, check it out. Also remember to take a look at that video at Macondo Coffee Roasters. It's on my channel. It's another cool video. I did a review of that place here in Doral, and it's awesome. Check it out. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. By the way, I already tasted it. It's fantastic, fantastic. When you have something like that, you know, it makes a difference. Especially, I'm gonna drink it black because it's just delicious. It makes a huge difference from just a regular coffee you would buy at the market to something like that. When you went through the whole process, you know, I enjoy it. Plus, it really does taste different. Now, if you're not gonna have it black, you're gonna put a bunch of other things on it. It won't make too much of a difference. But if it's a black coffee, wow, it's a huge difference. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this and enjoy the rest of the vlog, guys. Oh my goodness, man, guys, take a look at that. So good every single time. You gotta try this. All right, so let me give you guys a taste test. The coffee. Wow, so good, man. This makes a big difference. You guys, if you're not into this whole scene, you know, one day just go to a coffee shop that roasts their own beans and get something fresh and try it. And the French toast, man. Man, so good. Every single time. Wow, doesn't get any better than this, guys. So give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, enjoy the rest of the cutting vlogs, and I'll see you guys next time. As a matter of fact, I gotta eat this and start putting all these clips together and get the video ready, because I gotta upload it tonight. This is recorded, like I said, the same day that video is gonna be going up. So the rest of the video from here on out is a continuation from the previous cutting vlogs, the one I posted last weekend. Enjoy the rest of the cutting vlogs, and I'll see you guys. All right, guys, so tonight's tips and tricks on the kitchen. What do we have? We have some rice cauliflower with some mixed vegetables. I just mixed it all together. I topped it with a little bit of the G. Hughes sweet and spicy and a little of the Parmesan cheese, and I sprinkled it with the garlic salt right there. So all of that is on top there. You gotta season your cauliflower rice, so that's gonna taste awesome. I already tried it like this and it was perfect. Another thing is these plantains. You know, you can make plantains, okay, the big bananas. You can make the sweet ones. Now, don't make the green ones. I made that mistake. It didn't go too well. But the sweet ones, once they get really ripe, I wait. Actually, that one's not even ready yet. So once they start turning black, you can cook them in the microwave. And in like 3 or 4 minutes, just cut it up in little chunks and steam them in the microwave. They come out awesome. And that's what you see right there. It's just only 50 grams. I got 5 ounces of sweet potato. And I put a little dot of the Carrie's sugar-free on the little pieces of banana there, and on each little chunk of sweet potato. That's gonna add maybe 5 calories, if at that. Then I sprinkled everything with a little cinnamon on the sweet potatoes and on the bananas. So that's gonna be the meal tonight. I also have I've got 4 ounces of lean chicken breast, and I have 4 ounces of lean steak. That's gonna be the protein. And yeah, today is Monday, May the 4th, and
Man, let me just eat this thing. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Today's Monday, May 4th. Let me eat this thing and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's still Monday, May 4th, and I just made a smoothie. I've never showed you this one. This one is with, I don't know if you can read it there, fruity cereal milk, okay? Fruity cereal milk from Ghost. This protein tastes a little bit like Fruity Pebbles. I don't know if you guys like that cereal, but Fruity Pebbles. It's pretty good to me. And the formula or the recipe for the smoothie is pretty much the same like all the other ones I make. So half a serving of non-fat plain Greek yogurt and half a serving of cottage cheese, fat-free or low-fat. You know, when I made the chocolate smoothie the other day, I forgot to mention the stevia. Okay, so I always sweeten my smoothies with stevia. Usually I put about 12 grams to maybe 15 grams for the chocolate one. But this one has fruit, so you can use a little bit less sweetener. But look at that, nice and creamy and thick. This stuff is so good. I already tasted it. It's awesome. So it has water, it has ice, and it has strawberries and a little bit of banana. So it's banana strawberry. And with Fruity Pebbles cereal milk, what's it called? Fruity cereal milk Ghost protein. And man, this one, awesome guys. Check it out, try it out. Anyway, just wanted to show you this one, another little bit different smoothie. So I'll see you guys later. I wasn't even gonna show you guys this. It's just egg whites and some vegetables. Basically that's it. That's what we have resorted to in order to try to get this weight down. But that's gonna be it. This and a smoothie tonight, and that's it.
What's going on, guys? Good morning. Today is May 6th. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, and just wanted to report to you guys on the events of oh man, here we go again, of yesterday. So my wife decided to make some nachos for Cinco de Mayo. Things didn't go very well with the diet. Let's just start by saying that. So exactly 2 weeks ago, it was on a Tuesday as well. So today's Wednesday, the 6th. So exactly 2 weeks ago, I had that cheat meal that was gonna be a refeed, but it ended up being a cheat meal. Since then, I had one or maybe even 2 refeeds, but I ate exactly what I was supposed to be doing, so it went well. I don't think I've hit a low weigh-in since I told you guys that I was 1.5 pounds away. So that's where I'm still at. Now obviously this morning when I weighed in, I was 4.5 pounds up. But just like last time, I expect that to come off in 2 or 3 days and hit a new low weigh-in hopefully by Sunday. Maybe Sunday, maybe Monday morning at the latest, I should be able to hit a new low weigh-in. So I'm really lean and feeling the effects of it. So I stopped having my pre-workout oatmeal like a long time ago. I stopped that I think 2 weeks ago. So now I just have the one for lunch, and even at that, I put less oatmeal in there, so it's even more watery. It's 1.5 servings of oatmeal and 1 scoop of protein. And so the pre-workout now, what I'm trying to do, what I'm doing most days, is just eat my fruit pre-workout. So those snacks that I usually have that are fruit, I wait and eat them pre-workout. A lot of the times I don't wait, I do have them for snacks. So I'll have like a little apple and a little pear or something like that, and then I'll have another one pre-workout. So it's just fruit. That's still the same, just fruit. And so usually the fruit ends up being a couple hundred calories, like 200. You know, I do weigh them, so it ends up being like 200 calories of fruit, maybe a little more, maybe 250. So ranging in there, you know, between I say 180 to 250 for the fruit. And just a 1 oatmeal for lunch. That's that's all I eat throughout the day. And you know, my breakfast, that's still exactly the same. My latte in the morning and the coffee. So what else has changed? So yeah, I told you guys that I started having that thing that you just like always want to eat more. not to say that I'm hungry. It's not hunger. It's just that you always want to eat more. Even if your stomach is completely full, you still want to eat more. Last night after I had all that food, I still wanted to eat more. Okay, there's just like no end to it. So you gotta kind of like, after you stop eating, you just wait. You know, for, I don't know, you go brush your teeth and you wait 20 minutes and it goes away. You know, it just goes away. So that's kind of like what happens. Not goes away completely, because you always want to eat more, but you know, it doesn't bother you. It's fine, you know. So putting the fork down becomes very challenging. As long as you don't start eating, you have it, but not that bad. But once you start eating, it's like really bad, like hard to just stop eating, you know. I don't know if I explain myself. If you never felt that, it's, you know, it's just weird. Normally, you know, when you're not hungry, when you're full, you just don't want to eat anymore. So that just stops. It goes away. So that happened like, I don't know, like a week ago, or maybe like a couple weeks ago, something like that. It started happening. So that's one thing. Another thing that happens is that in the morning you wake up and you feel like so depleted. Your muscles feel like dry. They kind of like, it's a weird thing, man. All these things are kind of hard to explain. I don't know, unless you felt it. At least for me, I feel like dehydrated to the point that you're just like, only in the morning, and you start drinking water and stuff, and that goes away. But you do have like that feeling, like your muscles feel like dry, like it's not like aching, but I don't know. It's another weird kind of thing that happens in the morning. So yeah, that started like a few days ago. And yesterday was a really tough day, as far as like just hungry all day, pretty much. It will come and go, you know. Hunger comes and goes in waves. You just rough it out, wait, and then it goes away, and then it'll come back. You just wait it out. So yesterday was tough, man. By the time dinner time came around and I smelled those homemade nachos, man, that was it. It was over. So I had only one taco, actually. I had one taco. I had a bunch of nachos. That's what really what messed it all up. I had, for dessert, I had a little Halo Top, a pint of Halo Top. It's just only 300 calories. That's not that much of a big deal. And I had a whole pound of meat that I made last night in the oven, like I usually do, and it came out awesome. So I had a whole pound of meat. I had 2 popcorns, and I had 3 ounces of tequila. So I stretched that out to like 3 or 4 drinks. You know, I mixed it with a little bit of a Diet Sprite. So I had Diet Sprite and tequila. Very fitting for Cinco de Mayo. So anyway, we had fun. It was good. You know, today, obviously, I feel like way more energetic, like way better. Yesterday, I couldn't even record, man. I didn't even record any of that stuff for you guys. I'm sorry. I mean, you would have seen the homemade nachos, and I made a bean dip for the nachos with fat-free cheese. And the bean dip is with the refried beans, and it doesn't have a lot of calories. It's not that bad, actually. And it has a bunch of fiber and other good stuff, you know. So anyway, the calories ended somewhere around the same like the last cheat meal, like 3,500, somewhere in there. So we'll see. That weight will come off in the next few days, and hopefully I hit a new low weigh-in by Sunday or maybe Monday, something like that. If I don't, I will implement the secret weapon. That's I'm gonna have to start because if I don't hit a new low weigh-in, it's been already like more than a week stuck at the same weight. So I will consider that a plateau, and I can't increase cardio. I cannot walk for like 3 hours or something. I just don't have the time for it, even on the weekend. And then I would have to start walking like really early, and the sun is just beating me down. I'm not gonna do that. So it has to be just cut calories, which I told you guys I already cut them. I cut my calories to between 1,500 and 1,800. That's where I'm at. That's why I had to take out the second oatmeal. And even dinner now, for the most part, a lot of days is just vegetables and meat, and like no carbs, no like potatoes or nothing like that. So it's rough, man. It's getting rough. So we'll see. If I don't hit a new low weigh-in by Sunday or Monday at the latest, the secret weapon will begin, and I'll tell you guys all about that. And it's unproven, by the way. I never tried it. This is something somebody told me that it would work. So I'm gonna try it. You can't knock it till you try it. So I'm gonna try it and see what happens, and we'll talk about that when it happens. So anyway, I'm getting to work here. Feeling good today, man. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys a bit later. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna wrap things up right here. Please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. The story will continue in chronological order next week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys then.